The greatest show on earth, man. The World Cup draw just happened. The World Cup starts November 21st. The greatest show on earth. And it's no over exaggeration. 1 billion people watch it. It's the most popular sport in the world. It's the most popular competition in the world. The World Cup is the pinnacle of football, of soccer. The pinnacle. I don't care about the champion. I mean, I care about the Champions League, but the Champions League comes after the World Cup for me. If you win the World Cup, you've accomplished football. In my eyes, you've accomplished football. That is the pinnacle. So the draw just happened. I have not seen the teams. I have not seen who got who. I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna say who my favorites to go through are. Um, and yeah, we're gonna go through this. Let's see. Group A, we have Qatar, the host nation. We have Ecuador, Senegal, and Netherlands. Senegal, African champions, they should go through in this group. I see them beating Ecuador. I see them beating Qatar, even though Qatar are the host nation. I can see them beating those two teams. Netherlands are a different kind of opposition. I think Netherlands have a very young team, very good team. So I can see Netherlands topping the group, but I expect Senegal to go through as well. So Senegal, Netherlands coming out of Group A. Group B, England, Iran, the U.S., Wales, Scotland, or Croatia, depending on who won those playoff games. Wow, the U.S. got England. The U.S. is going to play against England. That's going to be a huge game here in America, man. It's going to be a huge game in America and in England as well, I think. But Wales, I see Wales winning that playoff match. So I'm going to put Wales in that group. I'm going to say England, Iran, U.S., and Wales. And from those teams, the Welsh, man, Gareth Bale has been killing it. I want England and U.S. to go through. I think England are going to top the group pretty easily, I think. And then the U.S., we can get a draw against Wales. Iran is gonna be a tough opposition, but we can beat Iran. And England, I don't know about England. So it's gonna be very important for the U.S. to not lose against Iran and Wales. So because they're gonna lose against England. I don't see them beating England. But those Iran and Wales, they have to get a result out of. So I'm gonna pick England and the U.S. to go through that group B. All right, Group C, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. That's gonna be an entertaining group. But I see Argentina and Mexico being the standout teams in those group. Poland's not a very good team. Saudi Arabia, I haven't seen a lot of Saudi Arabia, so I can't really judge them a lot. But Mexico are always good in the World Cup. I'm gonna pick Mexico to come second and Argentina to win that group. Group D, France, Peru, or Australia, Denmark, and Tunisia. France and Denmark should win that group, I think. France should top the group, and Denmark should come second. That should be standard for France, I think. Then you have Group E. You have Spain, winner between Costa Rica and New Zealand, Germany, and Japan. Again, don't get me wrong, Japan are a very good team. Not very good, but they are a good team. But Spain and Germany should win that group easily. Now, who's going to come out on top? I think Spain. I'm going to pick Spain to come out on top, but it could easily be Germany as well. But those two should be coming out of Group E. Group F, we have Belgium, Canada, oh man, Morocco, and Croatia. Oh my gosh. That's a tough group for Canada, man. I feel for Canada there. That's a tough group. Oh my gosh. All right. That's a tough group for Canada. I wanted Canada to get a better group than this, but it is what it is. It's the World Cup, isn't it? All right, I'm going to go with Belgium and Croatia. I'm going to go with Croatia, man. But I'm going to go with Croatia, but I want Canada to go through. I really do. I want Canada to go through, but I think Croatia should be going through in that group. Yeah, so Belgium should top it and Croatia second, with Canada right there. If they can get a result against Morocco and Croatia, they should be in business. But Croatia, I think, should go through in that group. Group G, you have Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. All right, that's a. I mean, Brazil should win that group. But it's between Switzerland and Cameroon. Cameroon, I don't know much about Cameroon. I mean, I saw them play a couple times, but I don't. They're, I don't see them really troubling a whole lot of teams in the World Cup. So I'm gonna go with Brazil and Switzerland. Um, I mean, I might be wrong. I'm not really. I don't really watch Switzerland games that much, so I'm gonna go Brazil, Switzerland. But that's a toss up for me in this group. Brazil should win the group, but after that, I don't know. I don't know. Portugal, Ghana, Group H, Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea. Ooh. All right, Portugal with the team they have. I know they haven't been playing great, but they should win that group. But then it's between Uruguay and I think South Korea, man. I want Ghana to do well, but I think it's between Uruguay and South Korea. Now, South Korea are a tricky team. They can play very well sometimes. In Uruguay, I've seen them a couple times. They're not what they used to be. Defensively, they're not what they used to be, and offensively, they're not. So South Korea can give them trouble, but if every team plays to their potential, Portugal should come first, and then Uruguay should come second. So I'm picking those two teams to go through to the next round, and that's it. Those are all the groups. Can't wait for the World Cup to start. A lot of good matches, man. A lot of really good matches happening here. Spain, Germany, to highlight it, and the U.S. versus England is going to be another very good game. Argentina, Mexico as well. Uh, let's see who else. Yeah, it's gonna be an entertaining World Cup. A lot of storylines, lot of things left to happen. We're gonna see. Hopefully, all the big stars are healthy. I know it's gonna be right at the end of the regular season. That's when it's gonna start. So it's gonna be very hard for the players to really stay healthy for that long. But I think I think it should be an entertaining game. The world sport, the best sport on earth. Let's go.